Good evening. Welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot and Pisces Healing Spirit Tarot. This is, of course, a reading for the sign of Pisces. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Really anywhere prominent in your chart, some of this may resonate for you. Please take what fits here and leave the rest. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. We'll go ahead and get right into the energy today. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. Spirit, what is the message today for the sign of Pisces? I left you before you could leave me. Okay. So maybe somebody felt you about ready to step out potentially and ended things very abruptly. Okay. I'm gonna pull some energy here first. Turning a new leaf. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out today for the sign of Pisces. Push and pull dynamic at play in past energy. We have I'm sorry. Okay. And let's go next with the What's the News deck. Give it one more shuffle here for Pisces. Spirit, what is the message? Okay, let's go ahead and cut the deck here. So we have TikTok and past energy, deadline, procrastination, too busy. So in the past, something definitely was, the clock was ticking on something. We have wine and dine and courtship. Consistently dating, romance, and passion. So someone was doing a lot of wining and dining. And kind of running the clock, procrastinating. This person may have seemed too busy to really put a whole lot of effort into a connection with push and pull dynamic at play. I feel like it was like tug of war between what this person wanted and what you were wanting. I also feel like it was clear that the clock was definitely ticking down to someone feeling like turning a new leaf. And then there is an energy of someone here feeling a bit sorry for how things played out, it looks like. Okay. Let's go ahead and move these over so we have more room. I feel like also here with the TikTok here and deadline, someone may have kind of set a deadline for themselves as far as how long they were going to continue to play this push and pull with this person. Spirit, tell me more. We have union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. See if anything else wants to come out. Confusion. I feel like there's confusion about this union. All seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers that you need. Okay, and then on the back of the deck, we have value in reverse. So I feel like someone may have been feeling unvalued in this connection, which may be why they decided to turn a new leaf. Potentially here their emotions may have felt like their emotions weren't valued. Look into the depths of your emotions. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to pull next from, this is going to be the last oracle for now. From the Yin Yang Oracle. One. Spirit, what is the message here for Pisces? Present, abundant gratitude. Let's see. Let's get one more. We have self-love, creation, and intentions, and past energy. Okay, we'll go ahead and clarify some more here. Let's pull the tarot next and get into a little deeper into the energy here. I just dropped a couple cards. Let's start with turning a new leaf. Go ahead and cut the deck. Spirit, why is turning a new leaf here? Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity, something very prosperous. Okay. A promising venture or investment emerges, offering potential for material gain, prosperity, and legacy. A foundation of sustainable wealth is being established, supporting generations to come. Wow. So something's going to be definitely very abundant. So whether this is something that you're working on building, could be a business, side hustle of some sort, a hobby that ends up paying off. Spirit, tell me more about push and pull dynamic at play in past energy. Okay, we've got the Lovers, Gemini energy. So this is definitely a connection, misaligned connection. Unhealed patterns or codependency may be surfacing. Are you compromising too much? I feel like that's the question that you asked yourself here. And someone felt you about ready to flee and took that as a sign to quickly walk out the door. Spirit-wise, I'm sorry here. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing. You're being called to care for yourself and others in tangible, practical ways. So the Queen of Pentacles, and this would be potentially an earth sign, so that would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Keep in mind this can be anywhere in your chart. It's very important when you watch tarot to be aware of all of your signs, as well as if you have people very close to you as well. It can tell you a lot about yourself, but you will see these people's potentially their other signs, whether it's their rising sign, their moon sign, their Venus sign. If you're just watching tarot and you only know the sun sign for yourself or others in your energy, you're only getting part of the picture. Okay. So someone I feel like here feels sorry for accepting this themselves. This card's calling you to care for yourself and others in tangible, practical ways. I feel like you began to realize that you weren't caring for yourself very well by being misaligned with someone. With the wine and dine in reverse, I mean, I get the feeling that's someone who is exploring their options there. Were you present for yourself at that time? Because you're becoming present for yourself now. The abundancy and present energy is what we're seeing here with turning a new leaf. Your self-love here in past energy, we see this in reverse. Someone's intentions weren't good. Their lack of value for you was not nurturing you. There was a lot of confusion, it looks like, here. Spirit, why is TikTok here? Tell me more. Okay, that's quite a few cards. I don't know if I want to take all those. Okay, so where there was an imbalance, financial pressure or time constraints are creating stress, which we have here with someone being too busy, procrastinating. There's a need to simplify where possible. And then there's also a energy of pessimism. A temporary setback may be casting a shadow. Focus on the positive. Conditions will improve. All right, let's move these. Give a little more room here. I wasn't expecting this many cards to come out for this one. And then we have victory. So as you began to see the imbalance in the situation, and whether you were taking a hit financially or maybe it was just a hit on your energy, it was putting you in a negative emotional state. So then we have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is regeneration. So what once crushed you, and I feel like this situation did crush you, because there's a lot of anxiety here with the Ten of Swords. So what once very much crushed your spirit ended up being the catalyst to regenerate your spirit, to help you to find transformation from this energy that you found yourself in. And then with the Chariot, a surge in momentum takes you to the finish line. Your will is strong and your path is clear. So from pessimism to regeneration and imbalance to victory. Spirit, tell me about this union here. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Tell me more about this union here. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant in reverse, and we've got the Six of Pentacles. Rebellion, a need for spiritual freedom, is leading you away from outdated belief systems. And I believe these are outdated belief systems that you had in regards to this union. Generosity, when the flow of giving and receiving is healthy, everyone thrives. And here the giving and taking was not healthy. There was an imbalance. Spirit, tell me more about confusion. Acceptance. The future looks brighter as you release the past and release the confusion. Optimism overcomes despair. So we went from pessimism, we'll take a look at that. From pessimism to regeneration to now being optimistic. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. Adventure, fiery energy and courage to find this forward momentum. Ride the wave of inspired action. So you may have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart. So presently, I feel like you're in this fiery energy. Very courageous, moving forward with a lot of momentum towards this Ace of Pentacles and this Ten of Pentacles. This prosperous, abundant energy. And you have a lot of gratitude for it. Spirit, tell me more about intentions and past energy and self-love here. Disempowered, the Magician. Somebody's intentions were manipulative. So wasted talent, unfocused intentions. I feel like the clock was ticking. They were playing around with this wine and dine energy. You may be doubting your power. Your inner creator is waiting to be remembered. This person's energy may have disempowered you a bit. Spirit, tell me more about value in past energy. So we've got the Ten of Wands, which is a lot of responsibilities and feeling burdened. Though you may be overwhelmed by a heavy burden of responsibility, relief is near. Harvest. Results require time and hard work. Prioritize sustainable growth over instant rewards. And then we have harmony. Emotional abundance flows freely, bringing domestic bliss and supportive relationships. So I feel like with this value, you began to focus on things that were of value in the past energy. Focus on nurturing yourself, your responsibilities, even though they seemed like a lot. Look at all the hard work that you'd put in and work to be in harmony. Okay. So we're gonna we'll pull some advice here. Gonna also pull from what is this one? The Dark Confessions Oracle. Okay, so I'm going to clarify that I left you before you could leave me with this Dark Confessions Oracle. Spirit, tell me more about this energy. This could be vice versa a bit here too. I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not available right now. One more. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. Some people are just very full of their own ego, very, what's the right word? Very chauvinistic, out for what they can get in a situation. It's a very immature energy. Okay. Let's see what the advice is here. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. Spirit, what is the advice for Pisces? Ride the current, embrace change, flow with the rhythm and release any resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. And we have seek clarity, embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. Let's get one more. Oh, that's a lot. Spirit, give me one more card. New Worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. All right, well, that's the message today, Pisces. Please do subscribe, follow, and like this video. Till next time.